Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to twitch.tv/JonasIsWater. I am Jonas, and I am Water, and I am so happy to be here with you today on this, I'm gonna say this beautiful Monday. Everything's beautiful in its own way, though. I did peek out the window as I was saying that, and it's quite gray and cloudy here in the water world. But I hope one way or another, you're having a beautiful, wonderful Monday. Hope y'all are doing well, taking care of yourselves, doing things you love with people you at least like, if not love. And I, for one, am looking forward to working on some music today. I'm gonna be, I'm working on a submission for the VGen monthly challenge, which, if you don't know, is a monthly prompt-based challenge where artists across all of the different forms you can do on VGen basically make a piece in accordance with a prompt. This month the prompt is Rose, going with the Valentine's Day theme, sort of. So I started this last week. Hello Sawyer, welcome. I say it every time, but I love that emote hangy, the tapping rabbit. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I've got my computer back. I had to take most of last week off from streaming because I upgraded my CPU and it created some issues, but the Geek Squad put their best geeks on the case, and now my computer is back and better than ever. So hopefully the quality of the stream is good today. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, so I'm making a song with the prompt of Rose, and it's kind of it's interesting. So the first thing that I made, I started working on a piece like the night that I saw the prompt was announced as Rose, and it was like 10 or 11 p.m. and I was in bed, and I grabbed my guitar and I was like, I'm gonna just like start working out a chord progression or something. And I wrote what I feel is a really good basis for a like sort of romantic love song duet, but it's very much it hinges on its vocals and lyrics, and I don't feel confident enough in my vocal production to really pull that off within the like 3-week time span that I had for the prompt. So I have that track in progress, but I'm probably not going to show to work on it today. I don't think it's going to end up being for the monthly challenge. But last week, pretty much the first thing I did when I got my computer back was to start working on a new idea. So I'm working on a piece right now that is, I'm trying to keep it instrumental, trying to keep it within 3 minutes long, and I'm just trying to do something like pretty and sentimental, and if I can make it feel like a little bit romantic, that's cool, because obviously that's where Rose takes me, but I'm still kind of thinking about how the theme inspires me to this point and how I want to sort of describe and pitch that, but we'll see. I'm like, something in my mind right now, it's not the song you're hearing right now, by the way, this is just my pre-show for anyone who doesn't know. You'll hear it in a minute, but the song that I have that I'm working on right now, it almost feels like I'm going for like kind of the sentimentality and like the nostalgia, even if it's sometimes a bittersweet nostalgia of like romance, right? So maybe I'm thinking about like the imagery of like a wilting rose, you know, something you look at and you see, let me bring the music down, I'm so sorry, it's probably way louder, or like too loud right now. You know, the imagery of like a wilted rose, right? Something you look at and it reminds you of, you know, love in the state it used to be, and also recognition of the fact that things change and wither and die, but still remain a certain kind of beautiful. So that's kind of what the song is doing for me right now, but we'll see. It's still pretty early. I'm probably gonna be working on it all week, at least a few hours every day. Though this might be the only day that I stream working on it this week. We'll see. I do have a special announcement stream on Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, or 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So you can look forward to that, as well as a couple other streams tomorrow and Wednesday. But I think for now, I'll take that pre-show music on out, and let's hop on over to the Ableton screen. And how is my CPU doing? Pretty good, that's great. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna start. Let me actually get my keyboard set up because I forgot to plug that in before the stream. I think I'm just gonna start working away, chipping away at it. like I said, I've pretty much got a skeleton of a song right now. I've got the main part written down in piano, and then I started adding some other instruments to it. I also might pivot at a certain point in the stream, maybe even come back and forth and work on, I'm making a new pre-show song, either to replace what you were just hearing or to play afterwards as I'm about to come in. So I might flip-flop and start working on that a little bit too. But for now, let's check out what I've got so far for the monthly VGen challenge of February 2026, Rose. I'll also, while I do this first listen, I'm gonna toss up a, what do you call it? Prediction. Toss up a prediction for my tea. I am drinking a hot mug of tea at the moment. And what do we think, chat? Caffeinated or no? Do I sound like I have or need some caffeine in me right now? Let's find out. You can predict. You can add more channel points to predict more. It'll be up for 30 minutes, so you can take your time, see what you think. But the very piano-based, kind of RPG-y, I might say. Very sentimental. I think sentimental is the main feeling I'm going for with this piece right now. There is also this bridge we're coming into here, which is very sparse at the moment. And I already know I want to shorten it. Literally just the piano for that. But yeah, I think this bridge should end kind of right there. So that's the first change I'm gonna be making. Then I'll be building on top of all of this. I mean, that's pretty much the song. Then there's this other bridge. Extended. Peek at OBS 2. Yeah, volume looks good, but let me know if it gets too loud or too quiet or anything, or if it just seems weird. It shouldn't be getting limited too hard, hopefully. Yeah, and it's the intro again, but just I fade out into the childhood home piano a little bit more. Which also... Okay, I see, that's fine. That's where I'm at right now. I think I'm gonna start with... I know I think I wanna shorten the bridge like so. Basically cut a whole repeat of that. And then bring all this over. So that'll get me under the 3-minute mark. I think it was like just over 3 minutes before. I also definitely want to add an instrument to this section. I was kind of thinking about doing some like marimba or something similar. Or glockenspiel, I mean. I think glockenspiel is gonna be what I want. No, I think I do want marimba. Okay, we need more volume out of that for sure. Yeah, let's start off today by adding in the marimba. I think that's a good length for that. So if I kind of think marimba should come in here. Let me go to the start and just play along a little bit. Oops. God damn it. Yeah, so I don't want it here yet. I think it'll come in around measure 15. So, hi Markle. I'm sorry. Hello. Right by my feet, little doggy. Okay, so if I start, let me just... If I start, just double it here. Nah, it's gotta be a counter melody. Also, I think here, slap a utility down to start with, so I can do a little bit of volume control. Let's loop that. What is that top melody here? I have it on piano. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right, I modulate into F. Which also means I'm in like kind of D minor. Something like there. Something like that. Now I'm going to tweak these notes. Also quantize it all. We've got... What did I end on here? I did... I just want to end with a strong A sharp. Three, four. Thank you for the bobbing militias, Overlord. I think I really need to... What is it? Fuck, what's my little... I have this... I need those notes. That's like kind of the hook. D, F, A, D. What's DFAD, but isn't it also... It's DF, is it just DFAD? DFAF. But it's, yeah, it's both there. And I think I do that. Oh, but I want... No. I want to bring it back down. Yep, and then... Huh? Ah. Bring that back. What's happening here? What's happening here? I guess that's right. Okay, let me take it back. Hello, TL. How is it going? You on your lunch break? Just working on my submission for the VGen monthly challenge, so I can try to get artist access. Oh, you just got home from work. That's right, you don't work tonight. That's great. Well, good to see you. I'm so excited that you don't work tonight. Yeah, I definitely want to add, like right now I just have violin and cello, but I want to get another violin probably in there and maybe a viola as well. Okay, cool. And then the marimba is what's really gonna play with the piano and the bridge here. So I think I want to give it kind of a groovy rhythm in this little middle bridge. That low note on the marimba was wrong. What if it's just another D? There's something else going on here. No, it's a marimba. All right, let me loop this a little bit. Your Tuesday, Thursday evenings this week. Okay, that's right. Yeah, your schedule's been so weird lately. What note is the cello on? It should be on D, right? Okay, cool. Don't even get me started. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot. I have gotten you started, and it's, you know what? I don't mind. You're still not scheduled to close for the next 2 weekends, which means you have no closers right now. Jesus. Yeah, you mentioned how the other fucking night they weren't gonna have any closers, and then you brought it up to them. Yeah, I know how that can feel, and it's that thing we were talking about where it's like, it's not your responsibility, but it could be your problem, and ultimately will be one way or another. Like, the problems that would arise from the poor scheduling. Okay. Whoops. Let me fix that. Whoops, no, not delete. Re-enable, there we go. Thank you, TL. It's got a sway to it. Yeah, I feel that. And that's good. So this is the prompt for this month's VGen challenge is Rose. So I'm kind of trying to do something, I'm leaning into like the sentimental side of like romantic reflection is kind of what I'm going for. Like, so the sway is good. You know, I want to tug heartstrings a little bit, but I want something kind of bittersweet, but also sort of that kind of classical ballroom dance. You can actually probably really hear the chord progression, the main piano part. The primary inspiration is one of the most prototypical songs, Paco Bell's Canon in D. Like, I'm almost doing the like, wait, why is that? Why am I on that piano? Like, I'm almost doing the fucking... Taco Bell Canon, exactly. Or whatever, I did it a little bit wrong, but like you can kind of hear. I start with those chords, but it's a little different. I'm kind of going a little bit Taco Bell Canon-y. But like, if that song got a little more bitterness in the suite, you know what I mean? And yeah, this is still pretty early days. And I have until the end of the month to finish it, so basically this week. And I have a lot of other stuff I need to do this week too, so gonna be trying to hit it hard. And yeah, I want to add a couple more strings in here. I'm just starting to add the marimba, which I think is going to be kind of the main character of the bridge I'm about to get to. I don't like how it's starting there. Let me change those notes. Okay, that but on marimba. Something in there that reminds me of Graduation by Vitamin C. Let me listen to that. Oh, yes! That's the when we go on, we'll remember. So, right, that's that song? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry if I listen to this song too much. That's really good to hear. So that's so funny that you say that. I had mentioned, you know, the Taco Bell's canon. Fuck. That's the Taco Bell canon. As we go on, we'll remember all the times we had together. Yeah, Graduation is very Taco Bell, so I'm glad to hear that. But also I think Graduation has a little bit more of that bittersweet sentimentality that, again, I'm really trying to evoke. So, and nostalgia, at least for people of a certain age, which I know we're both in, right? Like, definitely hits that nostalgia factor. So that's good to hear. That's kind of what I'm going for. That's so funny. I have another stream up in a window here that I accidentally clicked on, like in the window that I was just checking out Graduation on. I had a stream chat up, and I was like, why is someone talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance in my chat all of a sudden? Not my chat, that's why. Thank you, TL. No. Fuck. How's that gonna go if I do it like that? Henry! Yeah, we can talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance. I love that game. I never finished it. And then I like wanted to get back into it not too long ago, and I was like, because I played a lot of that game. I got like maybe about halfway through the story. And then I was like, I feel like if I'm going to play it, I want to start it over. And I love the beginning of that game. And I started it over, played it for like an hour, and I was like, yeah, this is great. And then I dropped it again. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll play it. Yeah, I also really want to play 2, and that's definitely a partial motivator for wanting to play the first one fully. So I'm sure it'll happen. Maybe once I finish Metaphor Refantasio, maybe I'll... Oh, but there's another longer RPG I was thinking about slotting in. I mean, Final Fantasy 14, I'm going to pick back up. Fuck, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that game's really good. I also, one of the commissions I was doing this month, which I can actually talk about more openly now, was for Mossy Fern VT's Storyteller Inn. her D&D VTuber one-shot series. I wrote an intro theme for that, and she wanted something tavern-y, and I was using the Kingdom Come, like, in tavern music for that. You got bit by the Yakuza brain rot in the middle of Kingdom Come? Yeah, that Yakuza brain rot lasts you, what, 400 hours across 7 games? Maybe more on both sides? So... A little Undertale for you. Is that Undertale? Can I do this? I need... Fucking... Something like that. Yeah, you hear it. You're the Undertale. Fucking... I'm doing it on the fly right now. I know that first part is that though. I'll give you that much. I'll give you that much for free. That I can do all day. I'm gonna be stuck on Undertale now for the rest of the stream. There, oh. Fuck. Fucking me. Whatever. If we happen to get a raid right now, we would have more Undertale playing. Possibly. It's actually on a randomizer now. I've got Death by Glamour as my raid music, but I also made a custom raid song on Bandcamp Friday for my special stream. And frickin' what's it called? Yeah, made a new thing for that, so that's in a rotation now. Tea prediction is almost over. If you want to guess whether my tea is caffeinated or not, you've got about a minute left, I would reckon. Maybe less. Okay, back to the music I was making. Oh, that's right. No, I was trying to find the part and then I accidentally did. Surely it's caffeinated this time. We'll see, Argixel. I'll let y'all know at the end of the stream whether it is caffeinated or not. So I was doing. Let's see how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hang the fuck. What's happening here? That's a D, right? Yeah. Huh? Who's not playing a D? Who the fuck is not playing a D at the start of this section? It's this F. It's this extended F. That's the sourness I've been hearing. Okay, what if I just take it away? There we go, and then I'll resolve that down. Or up. Make it a D. 2, 3, 4. Me quantize all these fuckers. And honestly, I don't think I need the pedal. Or maybe I do want some of them. Okay, and then I think I want to. This is where I'm gonna get real fun and arpeggiaty with it, I think. This marimba is becoming so load bearing. Let's actually bring it up here. I'm probably gonna rearrange this marimba part too, but I'm getting a scratch down now. I will also say, I'll definitely be talking about this as much as I can at the start of the month, but actually, hold on a second. So I'm definitely gonna be getting real fucky with it. But this is gonna be the basic shit of it. So with the VGen monthly challenge, it is open public voting and it's by category. So basically the top 10% of each category will get an artist access code for VGen. And that is to say, if any of y'all are up for it, keep an eye out on my socials or just on the VGen monthly challenge page. Starting March 1st, I believe, is when voting will open. And I will definitely appreciate any votes and any help that I can give. You vote for 3 in the category. I just held up 3 fingers to the camera as if my hands are on stream. But so you can vote for mine and 2 other pieces of music. I will be listening to all of them and giving just, you know, general recommendations if you want, like what my favorites are. But there shouldn't be too many. Like I think last month there were like less than a dozen music entries. So, oh, you see the fingers? Okay, cool. Hey, how many fingers am I holding up? How many fingers am I holding up? And is it polite or rude? What do we think? Huh? Polite? -1? In binary, I'm holding up 4 fingers. In binary counting, I was holding up 4, or one finger equaling 4. -1, trick question. Yes, a very polite middle finger. In water culture, it's very polite to show the middle of your hand. Honestly, let's fucking groove on this for a little bit. Oh, hang on, gang. So I've been kind of floating back and forth between if I wanted to add drums to this. I think I might not until the bridge, and then we'll get a reprise with drums for the end. I think that's the move, because then it ends up being a minute and a half into the song. Hopefully people will listen for the first minute and a half, and then they'll be like, oh, drums? And that'll keep them listening to the end. We'll see, though. I'm definitely, one thing I'm really focusing on, because, you know, I'm going to be asking people to vote for my stuff as much as possible and try to rally that direct support, but I really want people who are just coming through and listening to like really get hooked by mine in the first like 10 to 30 seconds, which means I have basically this first loop to hopefully really bring people in. So I'm gonna be really focusing on that, and then around here, you know, I don't usually compose with this kind of stuff in mind, but this is a different kind of challenge for me, you know? And it's fun. Let me do a second marimba. It's gonna be lower. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some marimba layering here, I think. Let me try that again. Let me start fudging with that now. You know, I might actually program a drum beat for this, but we'll see. I'm like losing the time a little bit here because this bridge is so strange, which I do want. I want it to be like a hang the fuck kind of moment. Kind of like a hang the fuck, huh? But then I do want it to sound good. Eventually. Okay, yeah, and then this would be, whoops, I don't need all that. Then the drums come actually back in for, I mean, it won't be those drums there probably, so. Probably not these either. Oh, also, that could ultimately work actually, but because I do want to. Maybe this can work. Maybe not so loud. Why do you sound like that? The fuck? That's just what you sound like? Why is there reverb on this track? Huh? I don't have anything on it. Huh? Where is that coming from? Wow. It's not because of that, is it? That's kind of strange. Is this doing the same thing? Well, you know what? Maybe I can figure that out, but for now. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. gonna see about maybe programming a different drum beat here. With my vintage drums plugin from Spitfire Labs. That also is having reverb on it. Okay, hang on. Do I have reverb on the main? No. Or delay even. Hello, Boulahan, welcome. Welcome, Kate. You're a lab again, fuck yeah. You got this sweet rando there. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I'm currently working on my submission for the VGen monthly challenge to try and get artist access. And at the moment, trying to figure out why I'm getting, like, delay on everything. On the new tracks, at least. If I move it up, does it change? No, it doesn't change. Well, actually, I do still want that here. What if I bring in... Okay, something that I... Whoops, did it just crash? Ha ha ha! Okay, Ableton just crashed. Let me bring that back up. I mean, it is near time for a break, so maybe I should, but I don't feel like taking a break just yet. So let me open that back up. That's funny. Yes, I would like to recover my work, thank you. Yeah, for some reason I was getting delay. Like not delay as in, you know, for anyone who doesn't know, not delay as in it was playing later than when I play it, but delay as in it's like, you know, instead of going ba ba ba, it's going ba 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 ba, and it just crashed again right after launching. What the fuck? What the actually fuck? Let me open that up once more. Curious. I would like to recover my work. Restoring the live set. Kate, what did you do to my Ableton? No, it's not your fault, surely. Okay, it's back. Can I play it? It's frozen. And it crashed again. I don't care for that. Let me try... Okay, I'm gonna try a couple things. Gonna close the 2 Twitch streams that I was watching in the background. And I'm gonna try, just for funsies, I'm gonna open up a different track. You broke it with your alpha powers. I saw, I wasn't really involved in it because I was doing like my morning workout stuff, but I saw it I know you're referencing in Beef's chat was that this morning? When everyone was talking about taking the quiz that like, everyone was an Omega except for you, the Alpha. Which, I mean, at the very least, in the context of that chat, it was incredibly dumb, yeah. Nah, it was funny. Yeah, it was very funny, absolutely. I don't know. If there is an Alpha of Beef's chat, it is you. Okay, yeah, I think I saved recently enough I don't need to try to save it, so let me... I'm opening a different project file now. One that will hopefully not crash Ableton. I'm gonna say I don't want to recover my work. I'm sure I've saved recently enough. I'm sure, but am I right? Who knows? Here, I'll bring back the big me for now. Okay, this seems fine so far. Is it my CPU overloading? I don't think so. Okay, I think we're good. This is working. Well, let's spend just a little bit of time working on my new pre-show music then. So I think this is something that I'll probably add. So after the normal pre-show music that I have, this will be like the we're actually starting in a few minutes thing, and it'll go through this. I wanted to try to make a track that kind of sounds like water, you know? A little bit of underwater, rain starting kind of vibe, rain falling into a puddle. But not like bloopy sounds exactly, just kind of evoking that feeling. Something like ambient and washy, you know? I might actually record some live bass on this right now. That sounds fun. I have this bass at the moment that you can kind of hear here. Yeah, I wanted a very linear composition that can be like, as you hear it again and again, if you hear for my starting soon screen, it's like you can audibly hear how close I am to starting, you know? As the drums come in and everything. That's kind of the idea I'm going for. And back to the start. Yeah, let me set up to record bass. Actually, I want to add 2 more of those to the end. Part of me is worried I should restart my computer, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to restart the stream. I think I'm actually, since it has been an hour since I started, gonna hop us over to the BRB screen. I'll get you all a little game to play if you want to, and then when we come back, I'll work on my pre-show music a little bit, and then hopefully I can get back to working on the Rose song on stream today too. But worst case scenario, I'll figure that out off stream and come back to it. I might possibly be doing another music stream this week if I feel like it. It'll be a pickup stream if I do later in the week, but we'll see. Okay. That starts it. Great. Cool. Enjoy your words. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. And right before I come back, I am going to run a 3-minute ad, just so y'all know. So you can look forward to that or avoid it however you might want to. But that's the plan. I'll be back in a few. See you soon. Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back. And the words on stream. Okay. Howdy frickin' doody, everybody! I've got my bass set up here. Hopefully, let me just make sure. Yep, it's coming through good. A little compression on it. Cool. So I'm gonna record some bass on top of this shit here. Also realizing I'm not using piano or orchestra right now, so I can take those out entirely. Oh, hang on. I also need to give y'all the main Ableton thing back. Hang on. I didn't check. Y'all were seeing a screen like this before, right? Like this main big thing here, you were seeing the the tracks and everything. You weren't seeing two of this. If not, I'm so sorry, at least you were hearing it. I'm pretty sure it was right before, but for some reason just now it was doubling the two. Okay. Play along with this. Yeah, I think it was 2 Argixel. Thank you, though. Yeah, I think it just, when I reloaded it for some reason, it got fucky. So, okay, what do I have for the bass track here? I'm reading my book and you hear the background noise. No, that doesn't sound mean at all. I completely understand. It's second monitor media, you know? I don't mind that at all. I suppose I see how it could be taken as mean, but no, I completely understand. This is not, most of this is an audio experience, you know? And also sort of you know, I am a very friendly channel for lurkers. Happy for people to just kind of put me on in the background, chat if they want to, engage on any level that makes sense. There's some background music behind that from the middle. You got music on music, Argixel, damn. Okay, so I'm basically playing 4 fucking notes on the bass the entire time. You never blast 2 songs at the same time at max value while reading a book. Honestly, I can't say that I have, but I do. I quite often have 2 streams, like 2 Twitch streams going on at the same time, and sometimes like stream on YouTube or something alongside that, which I understand can be a very chaotic experience for anybody. Freak. You can call me a freak. I don't mind. I was born a freak. I'll be a freak till I die. I need to monitor that more. Oh wait, not that. I want that. Give me more bass in my ears, please. All right, I'm gonna loop it. Play along. How is the volume of the bass on y'all's end, by the way? I'm hearing something different than you. So please let me know if it's bad in any way. Too loud or anything. Or if you can't hear it, I suppose. It looks like it's good. We'll see. Oh. It stopped recording. Why did it do that? Sounds okay? Fuck yeah. 3. Do a second take. All right. Set the bass to the side now. I'll comp stuff in if I need to. But let me actually see how that sounds all together. Definitely some timing to be adjusted. Bass is such a great instrument. I'm very grateful that I was given cause with Glass Beach to spend so much time working on learning it more than I had. Like, it started in college when I was doing jazz stuff, like jazz ensemble was when I really started focusing on bass, because I've always loved it. But yeah, like moving to LA, meeting Jay and working on Glass Beach stuff and really making bass my main instrument for like 6 years over guitar has done wonders for me. And now going back to guitar and piano, it's like, it's made me better. What happens if I just quantize this whole fucking thing? some stuff I want to punch in still for sure. But if I just get a nice foundation. I can also try doing a take with the pick. Just want to add a little bit of depth to it for now. I'm gonna try to load my other track back up. Oh, also, I forgot to update the stream title, but now I've done it. Utility on here? Yeah, let's do this. Bring it in a little bit later. Okay. Okay, so that's like 3 minutes, 20 seconds. So if I were to play that, the last 3 minutes of my pre-show, that'll work. All right, I need everyone to, if you can, if you have a hand free or anything like fingers nearby, I want you to cross your fingers and pray for me, or whatever it is that you do, to wish me luck in reopening my Rose song, and hope it doesn't crash Ableton. I'm in. I'm in. Okay, I'm in. Thank you for the luck, everybody. I don't know if it will have... What if you double cross your fingers? Well, hopefully somebody else canceled that out then, I guess. So it seems it seems that way. Trying to hex me? Hex me like some kind of hex girl? Ah! That's a Scooby-Doo reference, by the way. I'm not intending to gender you. And I'm gonna put a spell on you. You managed to triple cross your fingers, so it should reverse back to positive. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that maths out. I think so, yeah. Gotta head out, Sawyer. Cool. Well, thank you for chilling while you could. Appreciate having you here. You can check in on the prediction results next time. See if you have more or fewer channel points. Splice kit now. Let me actually... okay. Yeah, let me try and find a drum groove for this bit here. 3. What do I have? Where's my snares? That's fun. Snares. Something like that. Let me try that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do I have something here? Okay, let me actually split these out. Also maybe quantize it. Whoops, oh, I see. We also get a little bit of EQ and compression on the snares. Something like that. Comes in too hot, but bring that down. And quantize these. It's a start. Come on. Okay, let me try that again. something like that. Then we need drums here too. Okay, I need to name these. This is simple, cool. Oops. Spelled snare with a C. Excuse me. Try again. Okay. Whoops, not from there. Not from there, actually. From here. Okay. Ow. Ow. muscles here. No, I don't feel the end of that, but oh, thank you, TL. I do need to stretch. I do. Gonna stand up. Gonna stretch tall, and I actually need to do a little bit of a forward fold. I've been having some. Oh, Markle's stretching too. Good girl. Having a little bit of back tightness today. I really appreciate the reminder. Thank you so much. Let it hang low. I had a strength training exercise this morning too. Did a little bit of light at-home weightlifting. And you can never stretch too much before and after, as long as you're stretching right. Oh, thank you so much, TL. That was so needed. Alrighty. I'm getting a little bogged down by drums right now. So I'm going back to the start. And I'm gonna start working on some other part of this. I want to bring in some more strings here, I think. Actually, what do I have for cymbal loops? Might try this a little bit. Wait a minute. drum kit. Yeah, I'm not feeling that right now, but that's gonna take... Drums take me a lot longer to figure out a good shit on. So I'll probably drill that, or what's the word? Whatever. I'll probably yank that out of myself after stream. Alright, let's add some more strings to this fucker, huh? Hang on. There's delay on the piano. There's delay on the piano. Is... Okay, what if I do this? Am I possibly... Oh, my God. Okay, I figured it out. Y'all weren't hearing the delay. It's because I was monitoring the DAW output within OBS. So I was hearing it. Jesus Christ. I don't know how that was getting toggled on. That's so funny. So y'all weren't hearing it that whole time. I was just going crazy over here. Alright, fucking add some more strings. God damn it. Can I... Do I have to do it like this? Yeah, okay. Let's add a viola. Let's do some pizzicato viola. I wasn't hearing it, but I believed I was just missing it somehow. I mean, yeah, I can understand how. I'm like... Because... yeah, no, I completely get that. That's so funny. But yeah, it was just because I was hearing it on, like, in OBS. Alright, yeah, this will be pretty simple. Let's put it here under the cello. Okay, so I'm probably gonna just come right at the start. Come in the middle. Something like that. Viola pizza. Too active for now. I gotta go to start. Oops. Okay. All right, and then get some violin pizzicato to kind of play alongside that. Let me actually make that violin. Ooh. Damn, I need to stretch. Oops. What did I just do? I just heard Buddha. I heard a fucking Mario sound. I don't know what that came from. Whatever, I guess. Pizzicato. Ah, ow. And then I'll probably end up doubling these for effect, but let's actually go ahead and make these like that. Color code a little better. Let me actually group these and pizza strings. Put an EQ and compression on everything. Okay. Okay, I'm not sold on this top note. Yeah. Okay, that also, we need a little bit of marimba on this bit. Marimba. What's the fucking melody here? I've got DFAF. So I want and another one here that is going to be something like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take out some notes here. Ah. Okay, then I think I want to add in a couple more, another violin and viola, sustained, soft, sustained. Okay, I am due for a break though. I think I'm probably about to take it. Let me just get these instruments in here. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong fucking thing. God damn it. There we go. Violin sus, okay. I think I'm also gonna here group all of this into strings. Actually, I'll take that one out. What? Where'd it go? Did I put it in marimba? I did. Okay. Put marimba down here, and then I want to do just piano and strings. Actually, strings, viola sus, strings, violins, sus. Almost. It's like this. Change some of those. Hold on. Okay, except for one note in there, that sounds pretty good to me. Let me hear just the strings on their own. And with this, I'm kind of liking this. Oh, no thank you, bot. Get on out of here. Okay, wow, let me, I was gonna take a break before that, but I'm glad I didn't. Bring them in a little bit earlier, but. Yeah, that adds so much depth. I love strings. Okay, cool. I can't believe I used to hate violin as an instrument. I just didn't know how to love it the right way. Just a second. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Gotta take a break. Gonna be gone for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes or so. Then I'll come back and do a touch more work on this stuff. I'm gonna hit the 3-minute ads now. And then when I return, we'll do some more. And then I'll be done eventually. Okay. BRB. Stretch your legs. Drink your water. Talk to you soon. Alrighty. Alright. I'm back. I'm gonna... Oh. Hi, Markle. You coming in? Come on. Oh. I think that fucking Mario sound I heard earlier was from words on stream, because I do have it making sound effects. Okay, cool. Then I can end it. Yes. Great. Okay. I'm back. So I'm gonna go for about another 30, maybe 45 minutes, and then we'll raid out to somebody. I found a really fun music stream up right now. She's doing like ukulele live covers. That seems very fun. Very cool, chaotic, charming vibes. So hopefully she's still up, or they're still up when we head over there. I think that's gonna be my target for the day. My raid target. Okay. I also just realized... That's fine. Okay. You know what? No, it's not fine. Let me take that off. There we go. Okay. Let's see what I want to do next. Well, for one, I'm gonna adjust this so that that comes into 0 about there. Okay, something's weird is happening rhythmically here. Is it in the piano? It is. The piano's offbeat. Okay. Let's fix that. Hello? Yeah. Okay, and I want these strings to come in a little bit earlier. Maybe here. And both of these. What? Oh. Hold them both up. Okay, they do start on the exact same note. That's probably correct, but I might... experiment with taking the violin note . Wait, huh? Did I move them both? Huh? Oh, what? Oh, violin just not coming in there at all now? Okay, there we go. And then... And then I think we bring the pizza strings back for this bit. I'm feeling pretty good composition-wise up that far, though. Oh, I forgot to go live on Blue Sky. No point in doing it now. That's fine. That's a new feature. I wonder if you'll be able to automate it at any point, because that would be kind of fun, you know? Like if I can make it so it just like knows when I'm going live. Oh, hi, Markle. This girl wants to be fed. Yeah, definitely I want the pizza strings back. Okay, something like that. Stop. Why do these sound so much quieter? Hold on. Are they actually quieter? They kind of are. That sounds better, and then... Yeah, that should be that. Yeah, and then we get some really like strings in this next bit. Okay, let me hear that again though. Also drop utility on here. Onto the pizza strings. I already have one, cool. Can I bring you up to the... We also quantize the fuck out of these bad boys. Hang on, what's happening here? Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Something's wrong. Join. Everything's quantized. Actually, not everything is quantized. Is it the piano again? Is the piano out of time? And it's... I think maybe actually I want to add new strings here. Called, I want some staccato strings, but not pizzicato. That feels like maybe what I'm wanting. And that should be viola and then violin. And then violin, pizza, wait. Yeah, violin, wait. Hold on. Piccato, is that what I mean? Piccato? Viola spiccato, is that what I want? Yeah. That's the thing. So I want here to bring these. Yeah. But then I also want to record some articulation. And then I also think that they should double at the end here. Whoops. They should double this. Ow. Yeah, my back is hurting, my lower back a little bit. Don't love that. But okay, that's pretty good. I also do think, though, realistically, they should each be playing just one of those notes. So you're doing, you should be doing so. Actually, no. Maybe that was fine, actually. Maybe this? No, like this. Man, I love composing. I love arranging. Yeah, and then we have like a like kind of arpeggios going down here. Okay, let me go back to the start though. A lot of mixing to be done. A lot of composition to lock in. I'm hoping I can really make that weird, cool bridge work in the piece. But if it comes down to it, I think I've got enough meat and depth to this first part of the song that I don't necessarily need. It's a cool idea and I like it, but if I don't have time this week to make it right, make it feel good, I'll keep it simpler, you know? Whoops. Okay, that's getting somewhere. Staccato strings need a utility to be brought down. Then. Like that kind of thing, you know? Let's see what I can do with that. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. Should be that. But also, you're so quiet. Oh, hang on. Only one of them is actually so quiet, so let me, Oh! I see what happened. Okay. Because of that. I mean, I guess we should put one on both of them, to be fair. Oh, and I should. This is viola staccato. Come on. Come on, buddy. Violin staccato. I think the violin might double the marimba here. And honestly, something like this. Change somebody's notes, but like, this is making that bridge come together a lot faster than I expected. At least to my immediate ear. Let's see. Yeah, and that groove for the end there is not right. I'll figure something out there. Damn. Up to that point, though, I'm kind of starting to really feel it. I do want to bring in some more... How many tracks do I have on this right now? Yeah, I'm at like 26, 27. Okay, well, let me just take out the drum kit right now and put in like a possibly placeholder drum loop. Drum loop. Do I go with my fucking favorite ass, what is it called? It's one of the break beats. This one? Do I fucking try it? I do. I love it for a reason. Yeah, kind of placeholder, but... What if I do that? There's gonna be a lot more going on in this last bits too, but... I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting somewhere, chat. Alright, I want to bring in the sustain strings again here. They come out. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So... Alright, and then I'll come back into that bit. And then the violin... Work your way down to there. Okay, cool. Whoops. Cool. Oh shit, fuck. I landed there at a really nice time, pretty much by accident. I love making music. I love making music. I love making music. And I am a water drop. Alright. Wow, I don't know if that hit for anyone else. Wow, I killed my mouse too. Come on. This mouse is on the way out. Yeah, I think I'm really tying this bridge together. Let me hear that. Yeah, and then we just have like a big reprise at the end here that I'm not gonna build out today here on stream. That is outside of the scope of time I've got for today, but maybe tonight or tomorrow on my own. All right, I gotta do a little more with the cello. Oh, I'm gonna bring in some upright bass too, and then I'll also record some of my. I should unplug this. Record some live bass on this too. Let me listen back to what I got. Yeah, let me bring in some pizzicato cello. Or not pizzicato. Spiccato. Yeah, something like that. Fuck, yes. I love the cello. Oh, yes, I do. let me clean up some notes, but that's basically right. I just want to also quantize the fuck out of this. Let me just immediately double that too. Wait, but also... Hold the fuck. Nope. Yes, and then I want to do the same thing here. See what that does. Maybe not quite that, actually. What the hell? Then I come in really hard there. All right. So I've got about 2/3 of the song composed, which is maybe about half of the song. And I want to get composition locked tomorrow, hopefully, on my own time most likely. Then I can spend Wednesday and Thursday mixing, and Friday giving it a rough master. And hopefully be done. I'm not really gonna have any time on Saturday because Saturday, I've got a stream at 11:30 in the morning. Super special, super secret announcement stream that I've been working on for a while that I'm really excited about. So if you have any availability, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, or sorry, on Saturday, make sure I'm right about that time real fast, but it should be 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. You're gonna want to tune into my channel. I've got something very fun to talk about. It'll be a shorter stream. And then later that day, I'm also doing an archipelago randomizer with a few friends. Which I just realized I accidentally left off of my schedule when I posted it, so I'll have to update that. This is coming so far from where it started today. The new stuff's a little messy, but I don't really have the next bit worked in here yet, so all right, everybody. We're gonna go out on this as an outro here. I would like to take a moment and thank all of you so much for being here. Thank you to my chatters. Thank you to my lovely friend and mod TL for being here. Thank you to my lurkers. Thank you VOD watchers watching this in the future. I will be back tomorrow at about 3 o'clock p.m. Pacific time again, Pacific Standard Time, playing some video games. I'm gonna be getting my final achievement in Hades, most likely, hopefully. And then I will also be maybe moving on to another game after that, who knows? I might do some Undertale randomizer practice, so 3 p.m. tomorrow. Then Wednesday is probably gonna be a Steno stream, 3 p.m. as well. And again, Saturday, 11:30 a.m. I will let you know if that time is wrong, but it should be right. I'll be doing a special announcement stream, kind of a shorter one, so you'll want to check that out for sure. I think that's all I've got for now for today, but I do want to raid out to, I found them earlier, so let me pull up their name on my phone. We're gonna raid out to another musician, somebody who's doing super fun, great vibes, ukulele covers. Gonna raid out to V. Lee Mars. V. Lee Mars. Raid out to V. Lee Mars. So again, I'll be back tomorrow. Got a big stream on Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific. And for now, I'll get that raid queued up. Needs a space in it. Thank you again to everybody for being here. Thank you for being you. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your days. Bye-bye for now.
I really appreciate that. That was clay.